What's up? Welcome back. How are you guys doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Diliani Dilion, for those of you who don't know me, okay, or also known as The Real Dill. And today I'm just going to make a short video of who I am, okay, a little bit about myself, right? And I'm also going to tell you what I did to reach the goals and the lifestyle that I have today. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in, right? And just to begin, I'm a very simple person. All right. My whole life, I was going to school to become a lawyer, right? And take over my father's practice, right? Because he was actually the number one criminal defense attorney in the state, right? So, worst case scenario, I was going to be just like my father, right? And on top of that, the only other thing that kept me in school was basketball, right? If I wasn't playing basketball, I probably wasn't passing my classes. Okay. And eventually, while I was going to school and playing basketball, also started working, right? And from the age of 16, when I was legally able to work, I started working at McDonald's. That was my first job. And then I went to retail. I used to work in warehouses, lifeguarding, babysitting, interpreting, literally whatever you can think of, you name it, I did it, right? So I knew right off the bat that working for somebody else, that's not something that I was going to stay doing for the rest of my life, right? And eventually, we plan for things, but God has a whole nother plan for us, right? Life happened. And suddenly I just lost my vision, right? I lost my goals. I didn't know what I was going to do anymore. I was lost. Like, I really didn't think I was going to be a lawyer anymore, right? And from there, the one thing I didn't lose was my hope. Okay. And every day I still prayed to God and I asked him, like, what is my purpose? Please show me my purpose. Right. And in the right time, he put the right person in front of my face and the right vehicle. Okay. And as soon as I seen it, it was like a light bulb turned on in my head. Right. It's just because, when you know something, you just know it. Right. And I just knew that this was going to be the vehicle that I've always needed to reach my goals and dreams. Right. So I took advantage of it. I wasn't going to let it pass me by. Right. And now I actually make a six-figure income passively. Right. And, I write my own checks. I control my own time. Right. And I'm just in control of my life overall. Right. And it's not about necessarily me anymore. Right. Because I did it already. Right. But the purpose now is to help others do it as well and breed that belief into them that they can do it. Right. And what I'm going to actually show you guys right now is how you can do it. Okay. Because just like how I did it, right, you can do it too. And that's the best part about it, right? You want to find someone who has the lifestyle that you like or that you want, right? And follow them, right? Copy what they do. Okay, but here I go. I'm just going to share my screen with you guys right now. Awesome. So I think you guys are going to be able to see it once I learn how to do this thing. Awesome. So here it is. Guys, I'm going to talk about the benefits of becoming an independent business contractor. Right now, you're probably thinking, like, what is that? Right. And an independent business contractor is very simple. Okay. You start off as an agent, right? You yourself have turned into that independent person, right? Who wants that business for yourself, right? And once you become that agent, okay, you eventually learn this business, right? And become so good at it to the point where you can now teach others, right? And you can eventually open up a brokerage where you can have other people working with you, right? And just because that you help them, right, to start as a trainee, right? Because no one comes into an industry or learns a new skill knowing exactly what to do. It just doesn't happen, right? You have to actually learn, right? Invest your time and be coachable, okay? Because once you learn, right, you eventually become that trainer, right? You know what to do now, okay? You no longer need anyone teaching you or guiding you, right? You're independent and you become that trainer, right? Now you can be creative and add your own way and style to teach, right? But the best part about it is you become an expert, right? You're a certified expert. Why? Because you have a license now, right? You have a license to override, okay? And, you know, when you have a license, you can actually brag about it, right? Like you studied, okay? You took the time to pass a test, you know, get a certificate, right? Proving that you're an expert at what it is that you're going to talk about, right? And when you have this license, okay, it's all about helping others, right? And when you help others get licensed, okay, because you train them, because you develop them, right? Because you made them successful in teaching them what you know and help them and supported them so that they can do it for themselves, okay, you override that, right? And overrides is passive income, right? That's making money in your sleep, right? And what do I mean by that? Okay, you want to be a part of a distribution business. Okay, think of the top businesses in America and what do they all have in common right now? For example, Amazon, right? Uber, FedEx, right? These companies have millions and millions of people who work with them, right? And I just want you to think of this example as well, right? Picture this, okay? Would you rather own one Coca-Cola machine on 43rd Street in Manhattan, or would you rather own a Coca-Cola machine on every street in Manhattan except 43rd Street? Almost like a no-brainer. The more the merrier, right? Guys, you have more of an opportunity, right, of a likelihood to do the job and get it done quicker, right? Because now you have a team, okay? Ownership, right? Ownership, what does that mean? If you have ownership of something, it's yours, right? No one can take it from you, right? And that's how you create a legacy for generations and generations to come, right? Like now your children's children, because of you, because you created that foundation, okay, built that business, you can pass it on to your family and to whoever steps up, right? And wants to be the head of it. Okay. And last but not least, you're taxed differently. Guys, do you know who Uncle Sam is? Those of you guys who are employees out there, right? We all know who Uncle Sam is, right? If you haven't met him yet, you're going to meet him eventually, right? Hopefully you don't. But Uncle Sam takes a portion of your income due to taxes, right? Your hardworking money that you work so hard to earn, right? You actually get taxed for what you worked, right? But if you're an independent business contractor, you're in a whole different tax bracket. So instead of W-2s, your money getting taken from you before you get your paycheck, are put into a different bracket called 1099s, okay? And you actually get to write taxes off at the end of the year, right? So whatever money that you spent, okay, as a business expense to better your business, that's a tax write-off, right? And this is crucial information, crucial knowledge that you want to know if you ever want to be in business for yourself, right? If you want to learn how money works, right? If you want to get a professional license, okay, an asset under your belt that no one can take from you. If you want to get a financial education, right? If you love helping people, right? Because these are all different avenues that you're able to do once you learn this information. Guys, and when I seen it, trust me, it was a no-brainer, right? I took advantage of it. And I hope you do the same thing. Okay, but if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave some feedback. Okay, comment, right? If you have any questions, I would also love to meet with you guys one-on-one, right? And help you out. But I hope this helped, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so, so much for tuning in. And I will see you guys at the top. Bye.